What's going on, guys? So recently I have been getting an influx of emails and questions related to towing really heavy fifth wheels. And a lot of folks want to know if they should get an F350, an F450, or a Ram 3500 or General Motors 3500 dually pickup truck for some of these fifth wheels. And I wanted to take a moment, do a little bit of a rant video, and explain what my feeling is on towing some incredibly heavy fifth wheels with a modern dually pickup truck. So hang tight, I'll be right back. So real quick, this video is sponsored by Nomad Internet. Nomad Internet provides true unlimited 4G LTE unthrottled service with no contracts. Nomad Internet is a really convenient source for internet access if you're going to be traveling around the country on the road and RVing. This is what we use when we're out and about with the camper and we want to be able to upload things to the internet, or we want to be able to watch Netflix or anything else that we need internet for. Definitely recommend checking them out. I'll put a link in the description. Alright guys, so if you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I am an advocate for towing fifth wheels with dually pickup trucks. Not because some single rear wheel trucks or even some half tons, can't do it from a towing perspective, but the limitation really is going to come into play when it comes to a payload perspective, right? Being able to handle the weight that a fifth wheel will place on the back of a pickup truck. Most half-ton pickup trucks have about a 1,500 pound maximum payload capacity, which is really going to be stressed out even with some of the lightest fifth wheels out there. There are a few, and there are certain configurations of half-ton trucks with heavy-duty payload packages that can handle additional cargo capacity, but they're rare and they're hard to find. Now, I generally recommend a 1-ton single rear wheel pickup truck for your lighter fifth wheels, or a 1-ton dually for your heavier fifth wheels. In the case of a Ford F450, of course, it's still considered a Class 3 pickup truck, which means it competes directly against other dually pickup trucks from the other manufacturers in terms of a 1-ton. It actually has a decreased payload capacity only because the truck is meant to fit that Class 3 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating or less category. And because of that, the additional weight of the truck takes away from the payload capacity of that truck. Now, I'm not here to talk about a topic that I've talked about over and over. I'm here to talk about a little bit different topic. And that topic is one that has recently started, I guess, coming to me in the form of a question from viewers. I've been getting an influx of questions from folks who are looking to get incredibly heavy fifth wheels, such as some of your heavier DRV models, some of your heavier Lux models, and some of your heavier New Horizon models. And they're asking me specifically what I think is the better truck to tow it. A 350 dually or a 450 dually from Ford in the case of General Motors and Ram 3500 dually trucks. And where I want to be very cautious and careful in terms of recommending any of those trucks is you need to truly understand how much weight is going to be transferred to even those trucks. Most of those trucks have a payload capacity that can get well upwards of about 7,000 or 8,000 pounds if you get the truck properly spec'd out in terms of a work truck configuration, two-wheel drive, non-crew cab or your regular cab model, similar to trying to max out the payload capacity of a half-ton truck, right? You have to get a very special truck. Typically, it's going to be a stripped-down work truck to get the highest possible payload configuration. Well, the same holds true with dually pickup trucks. If you want to get their maximum payload capacity version of those trucks, you're going to have to get in a regular cab two-wheel drive truck with a relatively stripped down package. Now, the main part about this that's going to be confusing to a lot of folks is, well, what truck do you get for a fifth wheel that's going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of roughly 24,000 pounds all the way up to 28 or 29,000 pounds? Because you're going to be transferring anywhere between 5,000 to 7,000 pounds to the back of a pickup truck. And there is not a single high-spec pickup truck in a dually configuration that's still a Class 3, which means an F350, a Ram 3500, or a GM 3500 HD dually pickup that can handle anywhere near that payload capacity. Most of them are going to max out in the 5,000 to 5,500 pound range. A few of them might go slightly higher than that, but once you calculate all the additional weight you'll be putting in the truck, including the hitch itself, you're going to be over the payload capacity of most of these trucks, even with a lighter heavy fifth wheel like the 24,000 pound GVWR fifth wheel. So what type of truck should you look at? In the event you plan on getting an RV that is that heavy, you really should look at a Class 4 or a Class 5 truck. Those are going to be your Ford F450 or F550 chassis cab trucks, your Ram 4500, 5500 chassis cab, or your GM 5500, 6500 series trucks. These trucks are going to have a higher gross vehicle weight rating. So if you look at an F450, that's going to have 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. If you look at an F450 chassis cab, it's generally going to have about a 16,500 pound gross vehicle weight rating, which is going to give you the ability to carry an additional 2,500 pounds worth of cargo capacity. It has quite a few more leaf springs. It's going to have a open C-channel frame that's designed to be upfitted and converted with a vocational body or a hauler body on the back. And it's going to be better designed to carry more weight than a traditional pickup truck, even if it's a dually. And again, Ram has their 4500 series and 5500 series, which can be configured very similarly, and GM has their new 5500, 6500 series trucks, which have more of that medium duty look to them from a chassis perspective. Now finally, some people will actually say if you're going to get that high, you might as well opt for a Class 8 semi-truck, like a used or a pre-owned Volvo or Freightliner. You know, there are a lot of trucks that are out there that would definitely be well suited for hauling extremely heavy fifth wheels. I think the challenge for a lot of folks with going with the Class 8 is just the sheer size and width of the truck, plus the additional expense related to preventative maintenance, oil changes, things like that, and maneuvering it around when you're not hauling a fifth wheel. Bobtailing a semi-truck is not the most pleasant experience. Basically, when you are unladen, you don't have a fifth wheel behind you, trying to drive it around all the time, utilizing air brakes that are being underutilized because you don't have a trailer connected behind you, can be a bit difficult and a bit nerve-wracking because you are driving something around that weighs between about 18 to 20,000 pounds. So you want to keep that in mind. All right, so another challenge that you may encounter if you plan on getting a Class 8 truck, which is essentially a semi-truck, to haul a fifth wheel is you generally are going to want to get some type of a tow vehicle to go with you or an additional vehicle. Many times it's a smart car. Sometimes if you have a large enough toy hauler, you can put something in the back of the toy hauler. But most people don't want to get to a campsite with a semi-truck, get everything positioned where it will fit, and then have to get another vehicle that they use just to drive around. Or in many cases, if you're hauling a traditional fifth wheel, you just don't have that capability. You're just not going to have the flexibility of having an additional vehicle that you can take with you unless you come up with some way of carrying it around. And in many cases on a Class 8, you either have to put it on the back of the truck, or again, you have to put it in a toy hauler, which just isn't really convenient. Now, there are people who do that. There are people who do that with tremendous success because the overall towing experience and confidence that they get from a semi-truck hauling a heavy fifth wheel makes up for it. And if you're in that class and you want to do that, that's not a bad situation to be in. People really enjoy doing it that way. But in terms of pickup trucks, you really don't need anything that big. I would just recommend you look at a Class 4 or a Class 5 truck and then put a hauler bed on the back, and I think you'd be in pretty good shape. You would definitely have enough truck in terms of towing capacity, and you would definitely have enough truck in terms of payload capacity. So just wanted to throw that out there. I'm not kidding. I've probably gotten 20 emails on the topic in the last month or so. So I just wanted to put that out there for you guys to kind of understand what my stance is on that. Just like half-ton pickup trucks, just like 3/4 ton and 1-ton single rear wheel pickup trucks, even dualies can meet their match in terms of payload capacity. And a tremendously heavy pin weight on the back of a dually pickup truck can lead to the same problems that it can lead to on the back of a lighter pickup truck with a slightly lighter trailer. So you just want to understand the dynamics of how your springs compress how weight is transferred to your tow vehicle, and ultimately what the safest setup might be for the specific type of RV you're looking at. Anyways, guys, I sure hope this video has been informative. I know a lot of folks miss my driving rants. I guess they're kind of treated as somewhat of a podcast. So, you know, if you want to watch those, I'll always have a couple of those posted every now and then. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.